when there is hostility on the people of God towards God, when they are turning their back upon the Lord. So God had left the church. And then when godly Samuel came along, it said the Lord appeared again at Shiloh. In other words, the glory of the Lord reappeared at the tabernacle. Now, what is the glory of the Lord? I think we will just concentrate and make it simple by saying the glory of the Lord is the presence of the Lord. Let's take a couple of illustrations. The night Jesus was born, the shepherds were in the field watching over their flock by night. And the glory of the Lord shone all around. You remember that little verse? The presence of the Lord appeared to the shepherds. In John chapter 1, there's a verse there in the first chapter, and it says, "And we beheld his glory." John and the disciples lived in the presence of the Lord for 3 years. So, in order to have church, we must have the presence of the Lord or the glory of the Lord. Where is God today in America? I think I can honestly say, not that I delight in saying it, but the glory of the Lord has departed America. When a government official puts his hand on the Bible and takes an oath to uphold the Constitution and uphold the Word of God, and then he sets out to destroy Christianity and the Constitution. And we see it every day, we see it everywhere in all walks of life. God, in my understanding, has departed from America. But that is not the end of the story. God is appearing, the glory of the Lord is appearing in pockets here and there and scattered, but not generally throughout our nation. In case I don't say it as I move on, let me say it here, and it won't hurt to repeat it. Where does this church stand in the glory of the Lord? I say, without batting an eye, or without hoping or wishing or any doubt, the glory of the Lord is on this church. We need to be very humble, and we need to guard it with all of our heart. Now, let's see what happened to the glory of the Lord. They went to war against the Philistines, and on the first day of battle, in chapter 4 of 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 2, on the first day of battle, they lost 4,000 soldiers. Rather than repenting or praying or seeking God, they said, we have got to do something. Now, a crisis on our part does not give us the freedom to violate the teachings of the Scriptures. Now let's look at verse 3. Let's see what they did. 1 Samuel 4, verse 3. When the people came into the camp, the elders of Israel said, why has the Lord defeated us today before the Philistines? Let us take to ourselves from Shiloh the ark of the covenant of the Lord, that it may come about among us and deliver us from the power of our enemies. Now you remember I pointed out that God said in the book of Deuteronomy, once they moved into the land, the tabernacle was to be permanent. It was not to be moved. And the ark was to remain there. But they said, we have a crisis. We have been defeated. We have got to